Good morning! It's day 13 of Vlogmas, and I recorded on the 11th, but I did not record on the 12th. Eliza was having a rough day yesterday, and I just didn't feel like it was necessary to film her, and then it was dark, and Doug slept on the couch, or napped on the couch while I crocheted on my granny stripe blanket. So I want to show you that because it's getting big. It's getting really big. My goal right now is to crochet all of the Stress Knits 2020 advent calendar into a stripe in my blanket. And so I decided to do this on the 11th and did 7 days, and then I did 6 days, and then I did 7 through 12 last night. So I'm caught up, and now I have to take photos of the remaining mini skeins before I cake them up, and also record a video about what each of the mini skeins, the inspiration behind all of the mini skeins, which will be going on Patreon first and then moving over to YouTube. So I'm really excited to show you my granny stripe blanket. I started this blanket on mine and Doug's honeymoon in New York, and it's just so special. I've thought about ripping it out a million times and starting over because the beginning of the blanket isn't really my style. It was from 2017, January of 2017, and it's when I was still trying to impress other knitters about what yarns I was using and what colors I had, and you can just kind of tell that the first half of this blanket really isn't me up until, I don't know, this black stripe, and then it really becomes my blanket. So yeah, but I can't get rid of it. It's a memory. I remember sitting in bed with Doug watching a documentary on Scientology on our honeymoon, because we're those people, and starting this blanket. So it's really special, but it's gotten pretty big. So I'm hoping that I can finish it in the first half of this year and start a new one. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do after I let Esther in. Eliza was occupied, so I took advantage and recorded a video. So that's done, which is really exciting. So now I can kick up day 13, which is called Alone Time and is based off of my home with all of its plants. So he's made me coffee. I don't talk that much. Okay. Anyway, so so my granny stripe blanket. So when I make my second one, I really want to do more color management because I don't know about you, and this could probably be a drinking game, but Jacqueline of Brooklyn Knit Folk, her granny stripe blanket is beautiful. So I love it, and she did a lot of color management. I'm obviously not going to do the pops of neon. That's a little too crazy for me, but I definitely think pops of maybe like a mustard yellow and a rust orange, maybe. And then mostly grays, mints, and dusty pinks. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then the way I want to do it is make just a giant magic knot ball, and yeah, I think that would be really fun, so that it's all kicked up and ready to go. Then I just crochet, and the colors are kind of random but planned at the same time. That's what I'm thinking. Do you have thoughts? I don't know, I'm a really big fan of that idea. I'm eating lunch, and I'm having a salad and leftover enchiladas. Eliza's playing after barely touching her leftover tortellini, which is fine. But it's cracking me up. So I have my salad. It's wonderful. But my enchilada is making me laugh so hard because Doug he takes enchiladas like you would cut a lasagna or a soup, like a casserole. Like, he just like cuts it in squares. So I'm left with like it makes me laugh so hard because it's like, can you just take an enchilada or two instead of just cutting the amount that you Also, these boxes are our chairs that we're gonna sit in front of our fireplace at our house that we didn't get. And then also, oh, you can't see those. Those are the ornaments I'm going to paint either tonight or tomorrow night. I need to figure out where to house them while they're drying so that this little monster, thank you, Eliza, this little monster doesn't tip them over and break them. But there's also a rug back here. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, we're trying to figure out where to put them while we're looking for a new house.